W- Can we hear me? Yep, I think my mic is
Yeah,
working.
we can hear you, or I can
Well,
hear you.
what's up? What's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and it's Thursday. And you know what that means? That's right. It is the first episode of Figure Action in 2026. With me, of course, is the ever esteemed T-Man978.
Hello, everyone, or
And
every two.
yeah, he went there. He went there with that one. But Jesus, he threw me off. It's like I used to say, back during the holidays, Feliz Navidad and Feliz Navimom for inclusivity. But that I can't
Yeah,
use that joke for another 11 months. We've got the shark here because more importantly, we got people live. We appreciate every one of you, and I am completely stumbling on my words because it has been way too long since I've done that. You know what? I've missed you
neither
guys.
start.
I've missed you guys live. I've missed you guys on the replay squad. And you know what? Hopefully you missed us. We're here, of course, a bunch of grown men talking about toys because what's better in this world? There's enough things going on to be distracted so that we should all be distracted from each other. T-Man, how have you been? How has your new year been going?
It has been going.
That's
It's been
awesome. All
all
right.
right. It's
Anyway,
been good.
no, seriously,
but
how's it been going?
it's been going good. Let's see. There we are. Hi, everybody. My new year has been okay so far. It just the weeks have been feeling so long recently. But everything's been good. Today is the Bean's birthday, my daughter. She is 22. I am old. Some people are just having kids, and some people have kids that are just going to middle school. But I got this guy, Astrobots Atlas. He is cool. I have a review on him. Look at how tight these joints are. Look at that.
That's
It
actually
does
pretty
all
damn
the
impressive.
things. Speaking of tight joints, this I just got today. Crazy tight joints. I was messing with the other remake versions of him before I opened it, and they feel incredibly cheap compared to this. Like, my only real complaint is going to be this area down here, but the plastic feels good, the joints are tight, and it does crazy things that I would not expect a deluxe to do, like have a cartoon accurate back. And they actually made sure the arms transform like the cartoon where the wheels are on the back. So that's good. I mostly got Transformers recently. Like Brawl. My friend got this and this thing who I can't touch without his legs falling off. Amalgamus Prime. Got reviews on both of those. Also, with help from Junkie on Crafts and Bill's Christmas gift that he gave us, I got Onyx Prime right here. Um, what else? I didn't know I had this, but I got this Iron Man. Oh yeah, and something the truest of Starscreamer told me to buy. But before that, I got the upgrade kit for this guy. I did a review on how to put this together, so now he can rotate his shoulders back like he should have done in the first place. What else was it? They changed these pieces right here, and he has new horns. But I got a whole video on that. And I picked up this at the suggestion of True Star Screamer. Baki from Storm Collectibles. Part of
Already
their
he's put him
Storm
back in the
Arena.
box.
Huh?
He's gone back in the box. He's about to get filed.
No, I didn't review it yet. I took it to work, so I didn't want to lose the accessories.
Okay.
So I'm keeping them in there until I do the review, and then the accessories are going to go in the sandwich bag. And you know what? Talking about poses, he has several on the back right here. But it got me on a rabbit hole of watching this sick cartoon. And when I say sick, I don't mean cool. I mean it's literally sick. Like, what the
But
hell
you
am I
can't stop
watching?
watching it, can you?
No. I stopped in the middle of the 13th episode where Baki was finally doing something. That was my reason for watching. But I was like, what am I watching? They're doing such crazy, weird, and sick stuff that was funny and sick at the same time. But
You haven't come across Olivia, have you?
is she? I heard
Nope.
somebody
It's
gave
a
me a
guy.
slight spoiler. Only female has been the one that he's trying to date.
No. Oh, it's actually Olivia's. It's the guy's last name. It's a big black guy.
Oh, the one that's in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in episode 13, which I'm still in the middle of that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, holy moly, like
And you haven't seen his
when
girlfriend.
oh I somehow I do think I do remember her. I must have watched the show years ago, and I do remember that a little bit.
Sorry, guys.
But
It's a great.
well, he's like so muscular, and then that's the girlfriend. But how was your time off, Ben?
It's been pretty good. Believe it or not, I actually think I figured out all my hardware issues, which that this mic, as you can see, is not glowing. I'm actually using my old Snowball mic again. This thing is not does not seem to be compatible with my computer, and it's actually same with my webcam. So I went back to my old webcam. So hopefully the hiccups with my internet with my broadcasting is going to be better. So just because you mentioned it, yes, I also have the Baki the Grappler figure, and I cannot stop messing with this figure. I think I should maybe have mentioned it last show, but like this seriously, I cannot stop messing with this figure. I cannot recommend this figure any higher. I also got his dad, which the body is pretty good, but the head pops off way too easily, so it's not the same caliber as Baki. Thank you, potato quality webcam. I appreciate that, but you know what? It doesn't freeze. I take that as a win. But anyway, got his dad. Got a few. Actually, it hasn't been that crazy on the stuff coming in, but I did get a few things with Hasbro. Got my Marvel Legends Owl, which after watching Mike's video, I'm already regretting purchasing, even though I like the character. Seriously, go watch Mike's Junkin Crafts and Builds. Watch his review of this figure. You'll realize why you're dodging a bullet. I did also get the Black Suit Spider-Man, which I know he also did not give the best review of, but I also am a sucker for a Spider-Man figure. Speaking of Spider-Man figures, I got the new $20.99 one, and that one actually looks pretty dope.
Seeing you pull that stuff out makes me realize there's probably some other stuff I bought.
Oh, and Cardiac is coming tomorrow, so he'll be coming. I also got the V-Toys Gravity Garden figure, which is like a Dark Souls or a Dark Souls-esque Dragon Slayer character, which looks pretty freaking killer. I cannot wait to photograph this guy. And finally, I do have reviews up, but I got the Legion Turtles. So reviews are on my channel for these guys. I do like them. So I am very, very excited for Michelangelo and Donatello to come out. And the best part about these is they are Leonardo and Raphael. They're not like crazy third-party names. The fact these are licensed is insane. Which I know we don't have it on the news here, but I probably should mention it. You know, it's crazy that Playmates and TMNT are parting ways.
Yes.
That's like an
I don't
end
know
of an
what that
era right
means.
there.
I wonder, do they still hold any type of rights at all?
Yeah. No, it's not Legion's Turtles. It's Legion. It's Metzi Toys, Memory Toys. They keep changing the names on these. So no, Thor. It is
That's like
not
a Chinese
Legion.
name.
Yeah,
Legion.
Legion. Yeah, they also did a Pacific Rim Gypsy Danger. So they have some of those figures come out. So, but yeah, it's. I mean, it's a lot of. It's 2026, man. We've already seen some teases of things coming out, which we'll be talking about tonight. Oh, where could I bought mine from 5K Toys. I don't know if they still have any of them available. You might be able to find them on VC Toy Box, which is another good import site. So
Just Google them, and every time I Google a toy, 50 stores show up right at the top of the results.
If you go get them on AliExpress, just make sure you're getting the right description for them, because AliExpress can catch you off guard with a lot of things. Just ask
Yes.
T-Man about his Venom figure.
Yes. The bad thing is that came from Walmart.
Sure. But yeah, but again, the news for me, I think I was a little sad that this came out when we weren't broadcasting about Playmates and TMNT parting ways, because in some ways that's been the lifeblood of Playmates for all these years.
Yeah. It's almost like hearing that Mattel isn't making He-Man figures anymore.
Which the voice actor for He-Man finally passed away?
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
And it's considering the fact that Alan Oppenheimer is still alive, that means that Skeletor won.
You boop. He probably won't be the
Remember
voice
that?
anymore.
But kind of crazy. But it's time. I think we should definitely start talking about toys. What do we got going
Especially
on
after
here?
that downer part.
No, I know. It's not only downer. I mean, if you're a fan of Skeletor, you know, he won. New
Oh yeah.
new Transformer More Than Meets the Eye collection. This is interesting. With no heads up,
Yeah,
the
but
pre-orders coming.
I found out that More Than Meets the Eye is the replacement for Buzzworthy Bumblebee at Target.
Which then explain why we're just getting this reissue of Hot. Why am I stuttering tonight? This new Hot Rod coming out. Well, it's basically the Studio Series Hot Rod with questionably better colors.
Yeah. I think they painted some of the car mode better. The only thing I see that they didn't change was the yellow knee joint.
Yeah, I was just seeing if anything else was on here nope, nothing really on TFW here.
Do they don't have the pictures of the Takara reveals, like the new MPG hot rod they're coming out with?
No, they do not.
It might be on the next page. Oh, what's that?
No, they also have the More Than Meets the Eye Hound coming out as well.
Oh, I'm glad I did not buy him in the 5-pack. I feel sorry for the people who got tricked into doing that.
Oh, so I didn't even know that this Hound existed. I mean, I thought this was a reissue of the other Hound.
It was a Earthrise retool of the Siege mold, but they released it in Detrius or whatever his name is, that the Junkion colors.
Right.
And they made you buy the 5-pack to get him. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. And it paid off.
I still this Jeep mode's weak though. Bot mode looks decent, but that Jeep mode is weak.
If it has the same internal back as the Siege version, it can actually fit diaclones in the seat.
Okay. Well, oh, we do actually have. Hold on, we do actually have pictures of the hot rod though. Hold on here. He also comes with a shield, sword and shield.
Yeah. And what else is new? The fishing rod.
Well, that was the fishing rod that came with the masterpiece version, isn't it?
No, it's smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, what it doesn't come with is I know he had a matrix opening effect that fit on top of the matrix, and the matrix isn't painted this time. It's just ugly blue.
Yeah.
And I think, unless I'm wrong, I think he had like little laser effects that attached to the pipes.
I think so. I did buy that hot rod. It was at that time when I stopped. I didn't have. It was when my room was flooded, so I never opened it. So now it's in a box, just need probably to be sold off.
I didn't see this with all the crap on top of it.
Yeah, that's just.
I mean, at least it can do it. I wouldn't
It can
do
do
that.
it.
But
I don't know why you'd want it to do it, but it can do it. And it looks like he has one of those old Nerf fencing swords.
it's been several years, so just like that hound, well, a little better than the hound. If you didn't buy him, you got a chance in. They are still giving us Voyager class price, the old Voyager class, 34, 35, and not 43, which is amazing to me.
Hmm. Again, if you'd passed on that hot rod, and you are, I can't. This would be, I think, would be a fun one to have.
Yeah, I would definitely no brainer if I did that. Buy this because this is a really good hot rod. Only complaint is in vehicle mode, part of his leg is exposed in the back,
But
which I'm pretty sure they don't show in any of these pictures.
no, no, they do a good job of just doing flattering photos, which is what marketing is what
That
marketing should do.
that one in the bottom right, where it's half-ass transformed.
Now they've also got the NFL football helmets series is now out. I'm not a sports guy. I'm not.
Same.
So this is cool if you are.
I can't see. Are
We'll
they
just start off.
27?
Yeah, the $27.99. We'll just go with the Cowboys one here. So it's kind of cool. They have the football helmet accessory, and they also have a football, and they turn into a cute little helmet. So you can put that on your desk, represent your sports team.
Only 4, and if y'all don't buy anymore, they're going to be gone, and your team will never be on here.
I mean, it's all the same mold, so yeah, sports and Transformers.
No Raven, so it won't even tempt me to get it.
Which you'd think that would be one of the easiest ones to do, of having the Autobots versus the Commanders, and the Ravens having your Autobots versus Decepticons. At the same time, I will say, as a marketing thing, I don't think it's a big deal that they're using all the same mold, because most people are only going to buy one for their sports team, so it makes sense just do them all as repaints.
Imagine if they did a Commanders G.I. Joe Transformers crossover and the unmasked helmet was Cobra Commander.
Colors are off, but I'd dig that. But I will always say, when it comes to sports and Transformers, nothing will ever beat Triple Takeover, with Blitzwing keeping a football coach as his battle strategist, and it works. That is always my favorite episode. That is my second favorite episode, probably, of the G1 cartoon.
Yeah, because it was way different.
Well, it's just fun seeing the Decepticons actually kicking some ass, especially seeing Blitzwing kick some ass, because he should.
Are you not home yet, Junkie on?
We're stalling for time. We're stalling for time.
See if you can find those reveal pictures.
Well, we also have the MPN.
Oh, there it is.
So we're going to get
Sideswipe in 2 colors.
Because, and I liked Sideswipe, the concept. Of course, I can say this about any Bay movie. I love the concept of the character, but the execution or the actual screen time of the character just didn't happen.
No, I just thought he's not going to come with those guns from the 3rd movie. I really like that version.
We got a Grimlock, new Grimlock coming out.
Missing Link. And this is styled June. Oh, wait. Going back to him?
Yeah, a Missing Link Grimlock. That's actually pretty damn cool.
Yeah. So I wonder if his chest is... I can't remember where he had die-cast in the original toy.
I want to say it was in his legs, the feet.
Probably.
The metal toes.
That would make the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
But he should be crazy posable.
I would say
they didn't have to do much.
Yeah, they don't need to add much, but obviously you can see here we're getting some shoulders, which is good. Getting a new MPG Hot Rod.
Yeah, this is Style Gen, so he's gonna be like that generation's masterpiece Hot Rod, like the Optimus.
Gotcha.
Like it looks fun, like it looks a ton like this and Studio Series Hot Rod, but I could see it has a lot of improvements, like it has bicep swivel and double jointed elbows.
That's kind of crazy getting another high-end hot rod because we just had that previous one, that IDW style one.
Oh yeah. Well, it is 2026, which is another anniversary of the movie.
True. God, yeah. New Legends series, I guess.
I don't know what's up with that.
Neither do I. I mean, this looks like the same Leo Convoy we just got out.
Yeah, it is. If anything, it's the Takara remold that has the cartoon accurate lion face.
Okay, it was the hips. The hips were die cast also on Grimlock. And then Studio Series Seekers. Now they're out. I put this in our chat group. I know this was a picture going on Facebook. They had a picture of the Thundercracker transformed, and he just had this hollow interior.
Yeah, I think they did that because the cone heads. They'll have a lot of space for the cone head to be.
And then, of course, we got the teasers for the Age of Primes. We know about that. And these Transformer timelines that are just really weird.
Yeah. I call them Transformers Money Saver. Like if Hasbro decided this is just going to be Transformers, I would stop collecting.
Agreed. Well, this is now it's kind of weird. We actually third party has been a little on the quiet side here. But this is from Unique Toys, and Unique Toys. First of all, I'm glad to see they're still going, but their movie stuff, I have to say, has been some of the craziest, coolest things ever for most of them. Their take on Galvatron was crazy. Their Megatron was awesome. Their what's his name? Lockdown. Who's the bounty hunter?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, or the Peru Kill, one of the coolest figures ever. And now we're back, and they're doing Bumblebee.
This is from
the
fourth
same one
movie.
Galvatron was in Age of Beasts. No, not Age of Beasts. Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at this. I mean, just the lithe body. Yeah, just seeing how the legs form on this. And knowing it's just going to basically unfold into this, into the Camaro.
Now it's weird seeing it because they've never given us an official version that looked that accurate.
Oh no, not at all. Even back to the studio series, I mean, that's the whole thing. Unique Toys is they are accurate. I think just about every one of them, but them. I think was it Mirage. The Mirage I heard kind of dipped a little in the quality.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people like that one.
And then it looks like they made Stinger as well.
It's funny that he remolded his body after looking at Stinger.
Well, I like the fact we got the body mask, the battle mask on here. And Stinger, once again, was the victim of the Bayverse syndrome of, oh my gosh, awesome carry, and they're gone.
Right.
And out like a punk, too. But look at the articulation. This should be tripping all your triggers, man.
Wow.
The card mode.
I do like that. My only problem is I'm not going to say. I'm about to say I just completely give up on Bayverse, but I kind of like those side swipes, the official side swipes.
And it's a Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
I know how you are with Bumblebee.
Yeah. But I don't like complex transformations too much.
There is that. But they're like, I always got to give Unique Toys credit. It still works for them. Like I've watched all those Jobby videos, and you just sit there like, how does it go from one to the other?
That's my favorite part, watching it instead of making it.
So
people would demand me make a transformation video if I bought it, and I would not feel like doing it.
They would. They absolutely would. What do you guys think in the chat? What are your thoughts on this? I think
I heard Mike pre-ordered 2 of them already.
In each
color.
Hi,
guys.
Hey.
In each color.
Goodbye. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
I like teasing. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Cool.
Exceptional.
Excellent.
And you know what? Now that Mike's here, I didn't mention earlier, guys, we are within reach of that 1,000 sub goal. I don't know. We are less than 100 subs away. So if you are new here, please hit that sub button. As you guys are here now, please hit that like button. Please tell your friends that there's some fun stuff on here on Thursday nights of just some impartial guys talking toys.
I don't know about impartial, but I'm passing the collection plate. Yeah, I'm passing the collection plate around to get those subs. Put your subs in.
That's right. So if you guys can share this stuff, that would be awesome. Just like Dave said, that's our goal. If we're, we want to keep going forward, not backwards, and keep talking to you guys about everything. So speaking of which, what are we talking about here?
Oh, we're talking about Bumblebee.
Oh. It's Bumblebee. It's the Bayverse, right? Which one's this from?
It's the Rise of Beasts, not Rise of Beasts.
Age of
Age of
Extinction.
Extinction.
Age of Beasts.
Okay.
Hey, I think you were pretty. We're impartial. I mean, we're not bought. No one. I'm not in anybody's pockets.
Nope.
My pockets. I don't get anything
Nope.
free.
We might just not like all the figures.
That's right, and that's
Yeah,
okay. That's why we're here. We don't need to shout that we're saying the truth. We just shout our opinions, and we're cool with disagreeing and agreeing. So, just like
Well, I
Mrs.
agree that
Bumblebee,
this looks cool.
it does.
And
that's the
all
thing.
those poses are awesome.
And as I said before, Unique Toys has got a very strong track record for their product, with the exception, I think, of that last one. But I'm just very happy to see them back in the game. Because
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it, but if it showed up at my house, I wouldn't kick it out.
Hey, T, can you? Yeah, can you center yourself a little bit? Because there you go. Because the vertical people can't see all your lovely face. Oh, there it is. So,
I'm watching in horizontal like a normal person.
well, you know what? Some of them are horizontally challenged and they're vertical only. Me, I'm vertically challenged. So
Oh, yeah,
I'm
if
just
you
weird
didn't
that I watch it
know,
both.
it's streaming in both directions. So you can go to our main page if you want to change up.
Exactly. It's good to have the options here.
We
Oh,
also got our new Transformers Studio series, Orion Pax. We got some more images of this guy. He's got
that's
this
right.
little miner, his mining gear.
Now, this was first brought up. I mean, the preview images were brought up, what, beginning of, we talked about this beginning of December. So,
Yep. So
it's cool that we're keeping up.
Again, it just, I really wish they were doing more with Transformers 1 because with all this stuff here,
I agree with you.
Pieces, they've got the product.
It's
weapon is substantial.
Yeah, it's just mind-boggling that, Hasbro theoretically gave up on this whole, this new revamp of the franchise, which was a great movie, because it didn't give the numbers that the shareholders were expecting, but yet they're still pumping out toys based on this. So it's like, which hand and which face are they gonna talk out of? Because I think they should keep moving on with this, both as a movie and as a toy line, because that's what the newer kids and newer generation that's watching this movie, like my niece and nephew, they keep watching on repeat. This is how you get the hook.
Let's put it this way. Remember, the Clone Wars was originally a theatrical release,
and it was a totally different style.
The animated Clone Wars did a theatrical release, and then they did the television show from that. And they got how many years out of that? With how much tie-in product with that?
So they still use as well.
And that movie did not do the best of a Star Wars film or an animated movie. It was actually pretty painful.
I was shocked to see this past weekend that my nephew, without me coaching or even suggesting, he was watching Transformers Prime Predacon Rising by himself. I was like, "Oh, you're watching that?" I was like,
okay. Did you sit beside him and say, "Let me tell you a couple stories about this"?
Yeah, I explained certain characters.
So, going back to the toys, though, I love this robot mode. I really do. I mean, the more I look at it, I really do enjoy this. But this vehicle mode,
yeah, it's a little rough, to say the least.
I guarantee DNA Toys is already working on this.
They're in cahoots.
I mean, that's begging for filler parts right there.
We'll see if they sequel it or not.
He is tiny.
Yeah, I bet you he's gonna feel better and he's more cartoon movie accurate,
Mm-hmm.
but smaller. Just like this. It feels better, but it's kind of
Oh, you
tiny.
got your wind charger in. Sorry, you mean interrupt you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't bought
So
any of these guys.
that is what I like to call my cash money picture, and that's how you should be marketing things.
Mm-hmm.
And then, speaking of tiny figures, I mean, I'm glad people are buying these, but I still can't believe people are. Dr. Wu has their Micromaster scale with Blue Streak and Shrapnel.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I look at one of these Datsuns, I'm like, is that no? So that's smoke. Even though Smokescreen is blue, Smokescreen. I always get those mixed up.
Well, I mean, they started out with what was it, Kickback and Wheeljack,
Yep.
It was
So
or was it no? It's a Prow. I'm sorry, because you
proud.
said
It
that
was
we're doing the
proud.
Datsuns.
yep.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, the last one was proud.
Okay.
These are other ones like I'm not buying them, but if they randomly showed up, I'd play with them.
Yep. I
These
can
would look
understand
so
the allure
cool.
for them.
These would look so cool though, displayed on like a Metro on Titan's Metroplex or Triptychon.
Or just
So they're pretty.
$1,000 Metroplex as well.
Yeah.
I
Did you
already
talk
have.
about that
I
video
already
you
have
shared?
a teenager. I've got a teenager, so I don't need something the size of a slightly smaller than my teenager.
Or falling on top of your teenager.
Yeah, that thing looks. Yeah, I mean, it even had the displays, the warnings of that saying, "Please don't display in robot mode." It's like, yeah, but city mode is bigger than my coffee table.
Get rid of the coffee table.
These alt modes though are great. I mean, I got to give the designers over at Dr. Wu credit. I mean, we got a waist swivel on here, but the bug mode looks awesome.
Someone's
It was
having a little wordplay.
The stuff they can do at that
That's a
scale.
little, that's a little
no,
risque.
don't even say this one out loud. That one does not need to be put into the algorithm.
Yeah, the stuff they could do at that scale is still great.
But I will agree that alt mode is disgusting for a Prime. And if we got a freaking AI slop, sadly, I see that if not as maybe not a full movie, but even as something like as a web series, I sadly can see that happening. The things I am seeing
AI?
done with Sora scares the hell out of me.
Yep. AI has its place, and it can be used as a tool, not a crutch. So,
Mostly to make racist meme videos.
oh god. Hmm.
I did see like a Transformers animated thing somebody was attempting to do, but the style of the Transformers kept changing every 2 seconds between motion. I was like, nah, let me just turn this off. It's aggravating me.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Smokescreen, here we have Smokescreen and Bombshell, or Smoke Dust and Beetlehorn.
Well,
They look good as well.
Yeah.
Smokescreen has nice paint.
Again, I cannot fault these. It's just I will lose them like that. My cat will steal them like that. But they look fantastic. In fact, in some ways, they look better than that.
You want to see them up close? Go to Deluxe's channel.
It's true. Did they mention how much the pair costs?
Probably
Do they have
$30.
pricing on here?
I think they're usually around $30 for 2 of them, which is another thing that turns me off.
Yeah, nothing on the pricing on these. So
okay.
If I could find them, if they were blind box like blockies and they were like $6 or something,
Oh dear
I would
God,
get
yes.
Mhm.
I'd buy a stack of those and be giving away all my doubles.
them.
So true.
Starscreamer.
So we got
Oh,
some decent Transformer news, which is nice.
yeah.
It's some neat things going on, both official and third party. This was nice seeing some. It's nice seeing some things from third party that we weren't expecting, like that. I was not expecting that Bumblebee, and that's pretty awesome. You know, things I did expect, or actually, more things I didn't expect. Mezco doesn't do reissues too often, so the fact they reissued Gambit kind of caught me off guard. So
Yeah.
if you missed out on him, you got. I mean, he's 116 now. I think he was 85 before.
Well, the good news is, correct me if I'm wrong on this, that he's available on multiple e-retailers now, like BBTS or Nerdzoic.
Yes, that is yes. That's one
With
of the nice
less-
things. That is the latest Mezco releases have not been exclusives. So you not only do you not have to deal with their lovely customer service, you don't have to deal with their shipping.
Agreed.
I'm always a fan of supporting independent retailers. So we are not paid. We are not sponsored by any of them, but I did go drinking with both Mike and I were drinking with Big Nerdy at Legion's Con, so
Mhm.
he'll get my support. It's a fun guy, and that Peter
Yeah,
Butter is dangerous.
we socialized very well that weekend, and hopefully we will reap the benefits from that in the upcoming year. So
But this
subscribe
Gambit,
to see what happens.
yeah, but this Gambit actually is a badass figure. I love the effects that they gave him. Definitely one of their strong suits. I think Mezco kind of has been dropping off a little, and this is one of the ones that I think was when Mezco was at its peak. And then they dropped this guy. And then they dropped this.
Say
I
it, Dave.
love the year one. I hate Frank Miller. I want to say this for the record. I'm not a fan of Frank Miller. He wrote some of the worst and some of the best Batman stories, period. You know, the man brought us Dark Knight Returns. He did us Batman Year One. Then he also did Dark Knight Strikes Back. He also did All-Star Batman and Robin, which is, God, that thing was.
Yep. And he did the same with Marvel with Daredevil. He brought Daredevil into prominence on his run, but some of the stories were just 80s.
He didn't. What else about this? What else about these are stories he started off. That Daredevil was during his good period.
Mm-hmm.
He also brought us RoboCop 2. Never forget that. But this is the Mezco I was in love with. You know, this is the Mezco that turned our eyes, that made us say, like, wait, this is Hot Toys in 12-inch, in 6-inch scale.
Mm-hmm.
And
the fact that they recreated many images from the comic book with this figure really showcases how much articulation is in that body. And by the look of it, the suit is not going to be like you had with Nightwing. It looks very flexible. And that image, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this right here. This is, I mean, this whole photo array I've been going here has been amazing. Emulating the artwork, the light work with it. The accessories are perfect. You get the gritty face, the shouting face, the unmasked face, the perfect hand array, the array of hands, of holding the batarangs. I even like the freaking stand art they're using for it. His accessory count is appropriate. You get the bat sick, you get the not the bat signal, but the spotlights. You get the smoke grenade. This explosion effect is when his thermite was on fire when GCPD was attacking. I believe you can actually watch the animated movie on YouTube for free right now.
Yes, that was another well-adapted animated film. I think still
Much
Bruce
better than
Timm was helming that area that timeline too. I'm going to cut to the chase. I pre-ordered this from Nerdzoic because I think it's freaking awesome.
Yeah, this is Mezco's wheelhouse. Period.
Yep. If anything else, their Batmans are always really good, in my opinion.
So
and it's supposed to come out in this summer. So we'll see how that actually works out.
Happy.
I'm hoping to be happy because most of the other Mezcos I have are going to be finding new homes. There's just a couple of definitive ones I want to keep.
Exactly, but this is iconic.
Yes, well done, Mezco.
Speaking of more Batman options, now UPF line, figures. Anyway, they keep changing their names. This was LPZZ, and that Arkham Batman, of course, was one of my favorites. This is their version of the Hush Batman, and this also looks absolutely incredible. Just, I mean, T-Man, I know you got, let's say you got the LPZZ right there.
I don't need another one anymore.
No,
that's the Arkham one. This is the Hush Batman.
Yep. And just for showing real quick, what I got this week was the Gong Studio version of Hush Batman, which is nice, but it's Gong Studio. I have a little bit of a QC thing that I will talk about in upcoming video about this, but I'm excited to see different varieties of this storyline.
Yeah, I have the Mayfair Hush still.
So do I. I'm looking at it right now, but I'm still getting this. I'm absolutely getting this. I mean, the Mayfair one is nice, but it's all the cape. It is all the cape.
Yeah. Well, I say LPZZ has pretty much gotten your interest from last year, right, Dave?
Oh, 100%.
This and with Deathstroke coming out as well.
The Deathstroke is on order, and then I also have the Batman Who Laughs, and the Red Death. I pretty much have them all on pre-order through 5K. This is interesting though. The Arkham Knight Batman Beyond suit. I mean, I think this was just a skin in the game.
More than likely.
It's definitely a stylized.
And definitely seems much more conceptual, because I don't remember, that was not in the game. I personally would have just preferred a Batman Beyond figure. So, I mean, I like the design of the Arkham Knight, but I think I'll be okay on this one.
They got to trick you into buying this first, then making Batman Beyond.
True, but I'm just saying, I'd rather have a regular Arkham Knight or Beyond. Then this is the Red Death. 5K Toys did announce that this add-on piece with the speed effects with the bats will be on their figure. And so I cannot wait for that. Now, Mike, you didn't put this on there. I added this to the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Another toy line that I am keeping my eyes open on, that I've definitely has piqued my interest, has been 6-inch plus. I know I've showcased the Hulk figure here a couple times, but they just started teasing their Punisher figure.
Ooh.
And this looks absolutely incredible.
6-inch plus. Mm.
All the jokes have been made, but these figures look absolutely incredible. I mean, look how he's holding the rifle, his machine gun here. So they've got the detail. They've got a teaser video here as well. I want to mute that real quick, but it definitely, I mean, this has all the articulation I could want for a Frank Castle for a humanoid figure. And I mean, look at that cross, that reaching across.
He's gonna have clothing, right?
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you can see how the engineering on the you can see he will have full. Ooh, I don't know who Sammy Belemi is, but they got banned.
You'll have to tell me about that later, because I missed it.
Well, also, I want to show this. Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
I was trying to get to their Instagram because they also had a few other cool things to showcase. No, they don't have it on there. I don't know, where did I see that from? Oh, T, you're asking about. Here we go. Here he is. They do have him geared up. And yes, I think this is going to be the Kraken Studio one. Looks cool, but this looks much better.
Now, refresh my memory, Shark and Dave. The Kraken one is kind of like he was more of a bulkier, bigger buck.
Correct.
Like,
also,
okay.
He has that Norse. It's from the that time when the Norse gods were invading. So he comes with like that Viking helmet.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they also this was shown at one of their at one of the shows. I can't remember if it was Wonderfest. But you've got the Punisher. They also have a Snake Eyes coming out. This is the one that got my attention.
Shredding guy.
This Shredder right here. As soon as I saw this picture, I lost all interest in the Mezco one. So, personally, right now, the 6-inch Plus company is the line I'm keeping my eyes open for. LPZZ was they caught my attention last year. These guys now are my rookie of the year type of thing. See what they're coming out with next.
Cool.
Naruto before the Hulk?
No, it was just independent IP. And then Mike, I know we've got this in the notes, but we really don't have a web link. But apparently, there's going to be a drop tomorrow.
Yeah, if you're on Instagram right now, if you just bring up the Valaverse page, you can probably see the image from there. Yeah. And I also have it on my community tab on my channel. So.
Yes, apparently tomorrow there's going to be a secret drop.
Yes. So 2 figures are going to be up at some point for purchase. One of them is going to be a mail away, so action points for a lower price and a little more time because you got to mail them in before they ship it. or you can buy it at the full price that's going to be on the website to get it at the same time. I mean, maybe a little later or a little earlier, I should say.
And we have no idea what
Excuse me. Well, if we remember on another post from these guys, notice the background is a Crimson Shadow logo. And then they teased a little bit of a box that looked like a deluxe sized figure. So I'm assuming that could be one of the 2 drops that are going to come out. And with the lower prices that Valaverse went to, I mean, their standard figures are going to be $27.99. I imagine a deluxe might be $32 now, which was the original price of standard figures now 7 years ago. So, yeah, there's no time other than just, if you go into the website and keep refreshing, it'll pop up at some point. And maybe there'll be a little social media short or something to explain the figures
Is
as
Mike
well.
frozen to you, or is it just me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
Both of us frozen to you?
I'm good. Maybe it's my internet.
Okay, you're not frozen on our end, so hopefully I'm not dying on your end. Excuse me. So yeah, tomorrow at some point. So, and hopefully these are going to follow the same thing as the Series 5 figures, removable arms and all that other stuff that goes with it. So
I hope it's
And
a
now-
new, interesting character.
Yes. Now,
I hope so too.
Speaking of Valaverse, now I missed that 3POA because the other night you said that they might be moving to North Carolina.
Take it with a little bit of salt, obviously, but yeah, during this stream when they were talking about their favorite Marvel Legend figures, and I stomached pretty much most of that. Not because of Hasbro, but other things. But at one point he was talking about shows because he kept mentioning DFW and such. So I asked a question if he was making the decision to go to DFW or IshCon because they're both happening the same weekend. And he confirmed that he was going to go to DFW because that's the furthest he's gone with his show, and that way he can reach people that are closer towards the West Coast or central part of US that can't fly all the way to the East Coast for stuff. And he was kind of casually saying, well, it's because whenever we move down to North Carolina, we'll be able to get to all these North Carolina and Georgia shows a lot easier. So take that for what it is.
Huh.
No. But North Carolina is nice, I hear.
Interesting.
Georgia has a lot of toys in the store.
Well, I will say that, I mean, Valaverse has kind of taken over DFW as the highlight piece. So, I mean, I'm happy. That's awesome for him.
Yep, and we'll get a full list of the shows that Valaverse will be at in 2026 here probably in the next week or so. Maybe even this week, who knows? But anyhow.
Then also dropping this week. Now, I have not handled any of these Court of the Dead figures. They look pretty nice, though. These are from Boss Fight Studios. I think they did these initially as they're doing these both as 1/18th and 1/12th.
Yeah. They are very nicely sculpted figures. I was tempted with the first wave that they brought out, which was kind of like a blood goddess queen type thing, and then they had someone that basically looked like the representation of death that was pulled up like an 80s movie. Here's my challenge, and that picture right there is a perfect one to go into this. So we can clip this and say it looks good, but like the death character they released, that is not a soft goods cape.
No, it is not.
That's another hard or semi pliable cape, fabric, plastic, not fabric, but plastic. And you get those accessories for the price of $50.
Oofly poof
50 bucks.
poof.
Well,
And the articulation is not as fluid as what we see. I can't remember if they're single jointed elbows.
They look double jointed.
they
okay.
look double jointed, but I'm looking at this torso, and this torso doesn't look it has much articulation.
Mhm.
Yeah, $50. I don't see the $50 in this. The sculpt is
think
gorgeous.
I kind of see a cut in the midsection, like G.I. Joe.
Or Legends
McFarlane.
figures.
Like
But
in
if
the waist, I mean.
Yeah, but when you look at this, you can see that there's the double jointed in the inside the arm there. I mean, you
Okay.
get 3 head sculpts, but yeah, I mean the paint looks nice, and I like that soft plastic. Well, it is soft plastic. It's got the 2 different patterns on it.
Mm-hmm. Right, and going on BBTS, if you look at some of the other the ones I was mentioning earlier, they all look gorgeous. They look great, but for me in 26, I need to be much smarter with my purchases, and there is a limit for the $50 is not getting me.
How can I put it right? I mean, that's how I was feeling with Loose Collector. You know, I
Mhm.
don't. We have so many options right now for action figures. We have so many neat things, whether it be an impulse buy, cool, like these Skeletrons, for example. That was an impulse buy for me, and but I feel like I got what I bought, if that makes sense. And so things are when you have. Sorry, what?
Oh no, nothing.
Oh, but it's just, we've got one thing. Yeah, you've got too many options for figures, and so when you have so many options, you should be picky right now. If things are not up to your standards, don't buy them. I mean, between Street Fighter, Jada, Valaverse, even a little bit of Hasbro, you're getting some great options for $30 or less for figures.
Storm Arena.
When you've got figures. Yeah, that's Storm Arena, sorry. But then you get figures, yes, Operation Monster Force has some nice stuff, but $40 for an army builder, per se, or you get someone who's like, was it the king, the main bad guy who is just a guy in a suit holding staff?
Forgotten King, yes. And and to follow what you're saying is like all the independent companies. You got Spirit Toys that are putting out stuff. Skeletron that you just showed. Savage Crucible has been killing it. Joy Toy, Shark just put out, just put a bunch of these other brands. These
Hiya Toys. Dude, I have not even touched on Hiya. You know what? I'm going to right now. I mean, just look at this. I'm going on Big Bad Toy Store right now.
I pre-ordered their Mega Man X.
Hold on 1 second.
So I might keep looking at the images of the Mega Man X before I actually completely bite on that.
Well, I wanted to bring this up. First of all, again, I've been Jobby the Hung has freaking got me jonesing for these guys, and I'm like this close on hitting those buttons.
While you're bringing your page up. I was gonna say, while you're bringing your page up, I went and tried out one Hiya toy that I picked up from Nerdzoic, and it was the G.I. Joe Firefly. figure.
Oh, is that the 118 the 118th ones?
Yes. And again, I'm not a 1/18th guy.
Oh, those 1/18th GI Joes. First of all, the
But
sculpts
it
are beautiful.
looked really cool, and I was really curious about the details.
Did y'all see they just revealed a roadblock?
Well, all of those, the Major Blood, the Cobra Troopers, the Cobra Commander,
Firefly.
Fire.
I mean, that is
You are breaking up on us. I don't know if you can hear.
Okay, so that's not just me here. I'm seeing this too.
Yeah.
pretty much
Mike, you're
dead on
Mike, you're breaking up.
to the classified scale figure.
Yeah. Mike, you got all choppy on it. But what he's saying, if you guys haven't looked at those Joy Toy 1/18 scales, literally, if those had been 1/12, I would have not even touched classified. Those sculpts are beautiful. Shark, you're talking about Joy Toy putting their King of Fighter figures up. Actually, 5K Toys had a bunch of them up for pre-order already. And again, for that scale, they look amazing. The effects they come with are incredible. But Storm Arena is doing G Tony, hey, it is good to see you. I've not seen this man in the show for ages. It is fantastic to see you. I hope you have had a fantastic 26.
Am I better now?
A little.
Right now, yes.
Sweet.
But
Tony.
what I'm saying, if you guys haven't watched Jobby the Hong's review of the Haya Toys Monsterverse figures, like, I'm ready just to retire all my FigureArts Monster Arts. Like this King Kong looks incredible.
Super happy that's not one of the things on my shopping list.
But it's only it's $60.
Mm-hmm.
And it poses like a dream.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aquateki.
But all of them, I've seen reviews of the Gahidra, not only of the US Monsterverse stuff, but of the Toho Monsterverse stuff. It just, this is $60 for this Mecha Godzilla, and that would have been $85 for the the FigureArts version, the Monster Arts version. Now these initial versions didn't come with the heat rays and such, but the new versions will be coming with the effects, and they're about the same price too, which is pretty awesome.
Just in case
So
we're
if you
still
passed
looking
on
at
these,
that lady with
the new
the
ones will
sword.
be coming out, and it's just stunning product right now.
Jeremy, I said just in case we're still looking at the lady with the sword.
Yeah, he was still talking about Haya. So.
Oh. I thought he was showing pictures of the Godzilla.
Wait. Yeah, this is the Mecha Godzilla right here.
No, we don't see that.
We're not seeing that then, Dave. Sorry. You're still showing the Court of the Dead female. So it went to a different window.
That is weird because I'm looking at it on the preview right now.
Maybe you need to stop share and then try reopening it. So while we're waiting, what'd you get this week then? T? Since I didn't hear it.
You gotta show your stuff.
Oh,
You're the only person that didn't
Dave
show
sat
me.
down me back. Okay, so we'll do this real quick because it seems like Dave is going to be coming back. I did show, like I said, the Gong Studio Hush. I got that in this week. On clearance and a whim because I have a problem. I found this for 30. It says 35, but it actually rung up as 29. So that's the Marvel Legends Strong Guy. That was the reissue of the Build-A-Figure because I want to see the dumbbells. I showed pictures of this for you guys, and I put it up on my page and Instagram. But I found this in the wild, which is the Elite Founders Spawn. That is supposed to. It's basically from the '92 comic when the first, when Spawn 1 came out. So I need to finish my thoughts on this guy.
Did not know. Seeing that makes me regret getting the Kickstarter one.
Oh,
But that was a good price for that one.
Yeah. All right. So Dave has some technical issues, so I'll take over the stuff. But last thing I did, Nerdzoic was doing their mystery boxes, so I picked up the Rogue 97 mystery box, which is basically 3 legends. So I'm gonna I already have one of these, so I'm gonna give this away some point on my channel or here. But I lucked out and got a retro Green Goblin and the Secret Wars Titania figure that I never was going to pick up, but I thought she was kind of neat. She's actually a good figure. I was kind of pleasantly surprised with that. So it was a great mystery box grab from Nerdzoic. And finally, I need to thank you real quick for this wonderful figure. So thank you very much for that.
No problem. Is Retro Green Goblin hard to find?
He was, when he first came out last summer, he was everywhere, but it's kind of like the Retro Mysterio, where like if you didn't see him when they when they opened up the cases and put them all up, then he was going like crazy, and it was hard as anything to find him. So
there's been one down the street from me at GameStop forever.
Yeah,
and I don't think I have a Green Goblin in a retro style.
All right. Well, let me get the screen up here real quick.
McLeoderick was tired of saying that, lady.
Well, I can understand that as well. But some other news we got coming out. Revotech, we know has always been, it's stylized, but it poses amazingly well. And then they released their 2.0 Spider-Man buck maybe like 2+ years ago. So we knew they were going to milk it. But now we have the symbiote suit Spider-Man in purple because it's purple. I don't get the thing why, but
usually in animation or like the comic, they would draw it in purple to show you that it's not straight up black. It like shines or whatever the heck in the light.
Well, this is a really neat little revamp of their sculpt because if you can see a little closer here, there is veins and stuff kind of sculpted into the body everywhere except for the head. Looks kind of cool. I mean, I have the 2.0 body, and then I also, have the
the head and the crotch, as was being pointed out yesterday.
Yes. And I have the CT Toys or Mess Toys version that they did of the black suit symbiote, just all in black, more comic version. It's kind of neat. I don't mind it at all. I like the fact that the plastic looks a little shiny. It kind of helps simulate that look that Venom's supposed to have.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we know Revotech is going to be, a hand candy for posing and stuff. I don't know if I would if I'm going to pick it up. I doubt it, because I've been looking at all the other stuff from, like I said, CT Toys and stuff. But it's a relatively decent price at $70 USD.
Oh,
It looks like it's going to come out in the summer, so that's kind of cool. And again, it's available if people want to get it.
yeah, it looks really good, but yeah, I have too many figures.
Yeah, that's the crux of it all at times. But let me get our next one up here, because I actually have, when we talk about this, I have show and tell as well. So we mentioned a lot of earlier independent companies that we're all vying for our dollar. So I want to start by clipping all this and saying that last week, Savage Crucible, let me start again. When they started with their Kickstarter, one of the things they were talking about for backers, especially for Wave 3, was they were going to give this abysmal throne out for 3D printers for free, right? As long as with your backing. But this week, Rob and the team just made it available for everyone for free on their website on savagecrucible.com. If you go to their store, you'll see these STL files. This throne is really rad. I love it. So much so that I've been working on it. So I'm going to do a little show and tell of what's been done. And I did kind of show it on my Instagram and YouTube channel as well. But I've been still making some progress on it here. But I've been printing like crazy the throne files. And I know a lot of people were talking like, I want to get all the detail and stuff with my resin printers. But I don't like resin. It's too much of a mess and too much to clean up. So this is all FDM printing from the cavalcade of printers I have beside me here. And I didn't take the supports off this yet. I just printed it before I left for an engagement this evening. But another show here.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Thank you.
So that thing that looks like an arm, that's a support.
Yeah, I'll show that when I come back to it. But this is the fish head that we saw on a throne for like where you put your hand for the figure's hands. And this is, again, this took about maybe 10 hours to do this because it's multiple pieces. The tongue is separate, the lower jaw, the upper jaw, and not only the body, but then there's an inner mouth part that you can print out to get this all together. So it's really intricate. I'm super happy with it. But let me get myself here. And Dave's back. Hi, Dave. You all right?
My internet died.
Okay, but we can hear you. That's a good thing. So,
are you going to paint the chair throne?
What's that?
Are you going to paint it?
Yes. Now, I started with a carbon fiber mat for the throne, but then I was waiting to get some more filament, so I just started doing this in a matte gray. And this is all just test printing for fit. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get the final product done, and I just got to figure out what kind of color scheme I would like to do. But that's kind of cool. And then we also have, and Dave, if you want to helm everything back, let me know. So what we don't see here, because I don't have their Instagram up, or do I? Sorry.
I skipped up again, so.
I'm sorry, what's that, Dave?
My internet had frozen again.
Oh. All right, well, they don't show it on here, but also the Savage Crucible team gave an update on what's going on with like the dungeon thrones, or I'm not the dungeon thrones, excuse me, the dungeon stands that they had up for pre-order like late summer. Let me see if I can get an image up here. But those are going to be starting to ship out to pre-orders next week. And then they're going to, at the end of January, their second stock of Wave 2 figures, because a lot of stuff like the ball and chain guy that Dave and I both have that we think is really cool. And like the last thing from Titan Toy Expo, the Varnox Unleashed, all that at the end of January is supposed to go up on their website for an in-stock sale. So if you want to know when it's going to be, I would definitely recommend subscribing to their newsletter on savagecrucible.com. Follow them on their socials. We'll try to keep everything up to date here on the channel as well, but it'll be a great opportunity to grab some really cool figures. Wave 2, their humans have been really awesome. And then Wave 3, we're hoping, so I can get the Harbinger to sit on that throne, is going to be probably Q2 right now. They're waiting for stuff to ship from their factories. But it's cool. I mean, it's another example of like a great company that has been fulfilling things out and really work well with their fans. And what else do we have? Sorry. So, do I need to print you guys thrones?
If you want to be nice.
If I want to be nice.
I think I'm okay. I don't think I've got space for that right here.
Well, do you have space for reissues? Because Mafex is doing a bunch of reissues of their figures for not only like BBTS, but again, we keep bringing them up, Nerdzoic and other e-retailers. Looks like we are going to get some more reissues of a lot of their figures. Cyclops and Jean for that 90s look. The Captain America I have.
Gambit.
And it's a really good figure. They have not reissued the official Gambit, at least not in this way that they're bringing up. But we do get the yellow and blue Wolverine again. We're talking. I think. What is this? Is this the? Sorry. Oh, it's a Hush Catwoman. Nightfall
Yeah, I have
exclusive. You have the Catwoman. I was serious about her because there's some. I'm sorry.
She's fantastic. Actually, currently I've got her and Batman posed up kind of romantically on my display shelf. It looks really good.
I never brought her to any of the meetups.
You got to share a picture of that then. I have Bane. Bane is fantastic. A little big in regards to like the clown boots and stuff. He's a little proportionally off, but my God, he can pose. And Eradicator, I have been trying to get, because I loved Reign of the Superman story. I have all of them except for like the black suit Superman when he was in his regenerative black suit. Superboy was the last one I got. He's cool. And I know Mafex, if you're doing the Hush line of figures, Robin is coming into stock on the Chosen Prime because they sent me my pre-order warning. But yeah, so again, this is the other part that we're seeing a lot as well, and I know it's been in with Transformers, the Transformers world as well, but we're seeing a lot of this reissuing of figures for people to collect again, or slight changes so that they make you buy multiple Primes and Megatrons and all this other stuff. The downside to that is if you have the first release or something like that could lower any aftermarket resale that you guys might want to look in if you were thinking of selling your stuff. I digress.
When they have Gambit again.
Yeah.
Literally.
we have the thing for the Palmel skeletons, but I don't know do you guys want to talk about those at all? They're overpriced.
Who are they?
All right. I'll bring up that link.
We got 6 minutes.
We got 6 minutes? Okay. I will move quickly, and if I start rambling, tell me to shut up.
Up is too late.
All right. So this is the pre-order for the Palm Elf series skeletons for 1/18 and 1/12. I'm just going to go right here to BBTS where you can pre-order them.
They're 100% not creepy looking.
So definitely a series of figures that are pretty interesting if you are into the skeleton, flair of an undead type of stuff. This is the 1/12 scale creatures. I remember seeing some of these before. I think maybe spring of last year they had some promo images. So now they're finally available for pre-order. I'm not sure about these. Not that I was going to, think I'd get them anyway because I'll show you the price. But this kind of harkens me back to, I don't know if it's like if the Foosh did some skeletons or they didn't. I'm not trying to go into what current stuff going on, or the Storm Collectibles. I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
Them some childbearing hips.
Yes, there is definitely some wide stuff because they can sit on their mounts, which is cool. Granted, it all kind of works if this is what you're into, and the sculpt work on all the skeleton stuff does look really awesome. And then they have a Pegasus type of horse there with a unicorn horn as well. So I mean, you might as well mix and match. But this set is $330.
Oh.
To come out in April, and you need to put down what's that? $33, a 10% down payment on it. So let's say you don't want to do the whole one, right? Because I would never want to. But I mean, the horses themselves, the centaur, which we didn't show, again, $127.
You know what? I regret saying let's look at it.
I mean, they look amazing, but yeah, that price.
I mean, it's only $20 more than a FigureArts Dobby.
Very true. But if we want to do a regular, just a skeleton, that's the 1/18 scale. Where's the 1/12? Here we go. So they have a pair in gold and rose color, but you can also have their innards if you really want to. That set goes for only $75. So, if you're into your skeletons,
wait, do they have the horse by itself, the regular skeleton horse?
Let's see. Yep, this is the skeleton horse 1/12 scale, $127.
Now that will be good for this guy because you can get a Stalfos horse, a skeleton horse like that to ride around.
Show him again.
Oh,
okay.
Here's the Kingdom Link from Figma.
Gotcha.
You can ride a skeleton horse.
Now, would he be too big, too small for that? For this type of mount?
Is that 1/12?
Yes, it is.
It shouldn't be too big.
Okay.
Surprisingly. Well,
so,
this is a big Figma.
And then just a single one, you're looking at $40. Long and short of it. So again, I thought they were kind of interesting, but I also wanted to showcase like that price is kind of nuts, in my opinion. So
I think so. Maybe that's the extra money is for the paint.
Maybe. So last thing I guess we can close out real quick just to say is with 26, and it kind of like the theme of the thumbnail, toy hunting starts all over again for all of us, right? With pre-orders and stuff, but we also have shows. And I'm just bringing this up to kind of highlight what we're looking at here in 26. And I'll kind of make that a little bigger if I can. Sorry. So these are ones that I pulled the link for all these shows based off of Savage Crucible. But there are many of our favorite companies are going to be showcased here throughout the year, starting next month with Toy Fair. Now, T, you went last year with that. Was your experience with that more like it wasn't really like to buy this toys? It's basically showcasing what's going to be coming out.
Basically, what's coming out, it was since I wasn't able to go to the Hasbro booth. And I don't think I wasn't able to go in the McFarlane booth either.
No.
It was mostly people trying to get you. I think it's mostly to try to get vendors to come in and look at their stuff so that they can order a bunch of product to sell in stores. That's their main goal.
Okay.
But they were nice enough to talk to influencers and whatnot. But if you saw something there that you wanted, too bad you couldn't buy it. Now, if you're lucky, depending on what vendors you talk to or whatever, like I had talked to Blockies beforehand. They did give me a gift bag, and some other vendors gave me some free stuff to just take away.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get lucky with that.
Okay.
But basically, you're just going there. Only thing you got to worry about is your travel there. If you're staying the whole weekend, your stay and food.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about buying anything because they aren't selling anything.
So basically, Toy Fair is like, hey, this is stuff we're going to be talking about later on in the year. That's just enough to get a little meat and get you interested in. But the first real big show that we have here is going to be at the end of February, and that's ZolaCon. That has been huge. It's been expanding each year, and there's a lot of really cool exclusives. Hopefully, Four Horsemen, they're going to be there. We'll see the new show exclusive that comes out, as well as the ZolaCon exclusive that they showcased earlier, which was Grim the Executioner, which I think all of us kind of like thought was really cool looking. Valaverse is going to reveal their exclusive for the ZolaCon, which is going to be that. It's weird. I mean, that black that had like the basically the Cthulhu type head. But Spiritoys is going to be there. Savage Crucible is going to have a drop figure. And then we just keep banging out all through the year. I mean, there's not a month, I think, that shows except for July and August that doesn't have a show somewhere for us, whether it's a one day or anything like that. So I guess I brought this up to see, like, hey, are there any shows that you guys are interested in going to this year, possibly?
I don't think Baltimore Comic Con not going to have one this year.
Baltimore Comic Con does have that, but it's more like pop culture. Yes, they do sell toys there, but I put the list strictly as like these are toy centric shows.
No.
So, I mean, Maryland Toy Expo's in June. That's a one-day show, but that's kind of like, specifically like mid-vintage through modern stuff. But Dave, there's a lot of stuff in your area. I'm sorry, go ahead, T.
Which one of these are you going to that I might let you kidnap me?
Well, I'll let you know, but I want to give Dave the table right. To.
Mine's short. I'm probably looking. If I can, I want to go for IshCon and then Legions Con. So that's my call this year.
Okay. And yes, McLaren, you are correct. I did not put TFCon LA. I think that's in March. And then TFCon is it in Chicago? Or was that just recently? It was in Chicago. We'll get back and we'll add that to the list as well.
I might do the Toy Expo.
Oh, the Maryland Toy Expo? Yeah. That's close for us here. For me, I'm definitely going to ZolaCon. I already got my tickets for that. ToyCon New Jersey, that is the only show that they're going to have this year. Last year they had like 2 in different locations. I don't know if I can swing DFW. I would like to. I wanted to last year, but things kind of changed around. Toy Expo is a no-brainer. That's a very close drive for all of us. ToyTuber Expo would be great. That's Articulated Ninjas. One day show. It was fantastic last year for the inaugural show. A lot of really cool guys and other content creator heavy. Really, really a fun time. It was very chill. And then Legions Con.
Much larger this year. And I heard that from a very credible source.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool because I mean, Ninja did really well with that one. So I might Shanghai you for that one too, T-Man.
Mm.
I was gonna say,
I might
I bought,
Shanghai you over for that. I'm sorry, Dave. I kept cutting you off.
I was gonna say I bought Vittori a drink. He was telling me about how much larger it's gonna be.
All right. And thank you, McLaren, for the dates for all the TF cons. Like I said, we'll add that to the list, and we'll keep ticking along as shows go on. And if we get a chance to go to it, we'll definitely talk about our experiences. But I think that's everything we got, right, guys, for tonight?
Yep.
Yep. I'm already doing my old people rocking.
Well, I guess we'll start with you, Dave. What do you got going on your channel here?
It's been a little just this week. It's been a little on the slow side, just because of me trying to deal with hardware issues and things like that. So I still have to do my top figures of 2025. Plus, I want to get at least the V Toys figure reviewed, and hopefully at least my Spider-Man 2099 reviewed. I think I'm gonna pass on the Owl.
Is that the only figure you got out of that wave? Was 2099?
Oh no! I got Owl. I got the Black Spidey. Cardiac shows up tomorrow, but it's the only figure out of that wave that I've purchased that you haven't reviewed. Because if you want to, you need to go to Mike's channel and catch his reviews of the Owl, of Cardiac, and of the Black Suit Spider-Man.
Oh, thanks. What about you, T? What do you got coming up?
I need to review these primes right here. And I need to buy Quintus so that I can just have all the primes that are available. But this is definitely going to be my next video.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to film that after we finish. I'm probably not. I'm always spent after this. But if I don't film it tonight, it's going to be a lunchtime special. And I have these guys to compare it to.
Oh, look at you preparing it and everything, man.
Now, you know what I don't know where it is? My original G1 wind charger. I'm like, oh boy, out of all the ones not to have. But we all know what that looks like. I do have this. So,
there you go. That's a close enough representation.
I could show a picture on the screen. I'll put him beside this figure and then overlay the original figure at the exact same size.
You just threw Tailgate?
Yeah.
Did you knock down any Power Rangers? I'm asking for a friend.
It's
Remember
on the
day
bed.
when you threw the box and Power Rangers fell? You don't remember, Dave? You did that. You did it 2 years ago, something like that.
Oh yeah.
For me, I'm throwing them on my bed. That's why you didn't hear anything.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I'm as always behind, but I'm trying to keep a little more consistent and trying to mix up some shorts with things. So I still got some stuff of yours I got to get back and get that done. So fingers crossed now the holidays are over and such, I can get a little more active on the channel for everyone. But even if I'm not, I'm here with you guys on Thursdays.
Correct. And for that, we appreciate.
Figure of the year.
Figure of the year, huh? Well, Dave, what else you got, man? Anything in the future? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, why don't you send this out, my friend?
Oh. Well, in that case, then, we appreciate everyone joining us for the first episode of Figure Action of 2026. Please hit that like button. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We are that much closer to that goal of 1,000. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.
Peace.